Yeah, Wagwan. So, yeah, I was thinking, like Kugan Cassius, yeah? So, from IFL TV, yeah? So, I quite often wondered, he's from Sri Lanka, yeah? And his dad was a very successful entrepreneur in Essex. He was the curry king of Billericay, yeah? Made a lot of money, financed his son, and he was, the daddy Coogan was like, worried that his son would never make anything of himself because all he did was have bit parts in EastEnders and, whack stuff like that. And, he was a bit ashamed of his son Coogan. But I always wondered what Coogan's life would be like. And I touched about this in a previous video. If King Coogan, Ramanathan the daddy, had stayed in Sri Lanka. Now, you imagine, right? They probably had like a medium range BnB in Sri Lanka, yeah, and they would make most of their money from all these middle class posh white girls, British girls coming from the UK to find themselves, and they would turn up and they'd read in the Lonely Planet about Daddy Coogan's BnB. Yeah, and they'd turn up there and go, yeah, oh God, we're like really going to find ourselves here. I really think it's going to be life-changing, It's like, it's so different from back home, it's so spiritual, this kind of nonsense. And then Daddy Coogan is giving his son the management, of the BnB, the day-to-day management, and so these like posh white girls turn up and they're like, yeah, hi, we'd like really like a room, for 2 girls, and we're having such a it's so spiritual Sri Lanka, can't wait to get like a henna tattoo, and you've got a place for 2 girls, and Coogan's like, we all know Coogan, right? He's obsessed with white women, obsessed with white women. And in a lot of third worlds, having a white woman is like a sign of success, but especially for Coogan, who's obsessed. And he'd be like, yeah, hello, because he wouldn't talk his Essex accent, he'd talk in a Sri Lankan accent. He goes, hello, girls, I have a super room for both of you. Yes, very nice. There is shower, hot water. Yes, very good. It's 200 rupees. Yeah. That sounds super. This is great. We just come here to discover ourselves and this is gonna be life changing, Coogan, And Coogan shows them to the rooms. Yeah, he shows them to the rooms, and the girls settle down. They probably the only time they left England is to go skiing in the Alps. Yeah, and to go on a holiday in the Bahamas which their dad paid for. And now they're like, just experiencing real life just for once. Anyway, and so Coogan gives them the room, yeah, and one of the girls, Sophie, her name is probably Sophie. Sophie goes to goes into the shower room. Man. She's like, I'm just gonna cool down out of this. I'm just gonna have a shower, okay. And, she starts showering and washing herself, all this kind of stuff. Dreaming about, we're going to discover, we're going to go to a different spiritual level here. And then suddenly she sees this eye. Yeah. She sees an eye at her waist level, yeah, which is basically a hole that Coogan has drilled into the toilet so he can watch her shower. And this girl's like, Alice! She runs out to her pal and starts screaming, and and they go and complain to Daddy Coogan. Say, look, we found this guy. Yeah, there was this eye who's clearly drilled a hole in the toilet, in the shower wall, rather, and he's watching us shower. And his dad's like, okay, I'm so sorry, girls. Please, I'm so very sorry. This is no good. I will punish this guy. And he knows, though, that it's his son, Coogan. Yeah? And he takes Coogan aside. He's like, Coogan! Yet again, you embarrass me. You watch these white girls shower on the toilet, yes? And you take pictures, you film them on the toilet. Why do I told you this is no good. They are going to police, huh? Yes, they will go to police. I have to pay 5,000 rupees to police to drop charges because Coogan, you cannot stop drilling hole in the wall and looking at the white women or when they are on the toilet. Yeah? And and like, you know, the dad is like crazy, man. He's like, I can't put up with this anymore. He goes, I'm gonna get, you know, my TripAdvisor rating's gonna go down. People are gonna write like, we had a great time except we saw the son of the BnB. Yeah, he drilled a hole, you know, in the toilet wall and watched us when we was on the toilet taking a dump. Yeah, and you know, I don't recommend this place anymore. You know, and I think this is when, you know, Daddy Ramanathan said, look, you know, I'll tell you what, Coogan, we're gonna move. Yeah, we're gonna go to Essex. We're gonna move to the United Kingdom, brother, and we are going to set up a curry house. Yes, because this way you can have access to all the white women. Yes. And you will not have to drill any holes in the wall and look at the white woman, huh? So yeah, I believe in another world, Coogan would still have ended up in Essex because of his propensity for drilling a hole in toilet walls, yeah, in shower walls, and watching posh middle class white girls from the UK having a shower or having a dump, yeah, and flapping over it, yeah. So this is, in my opinion, why Coogan ended up in Essex. But again, you know, in the early days, it didn't work. It was only until he got his poor dad, yeah, to pay for Coogan's IFL TV and to start a channel, a YouTube channel, and make some money. And well done. I mean, thank goodness Daddy Ramanathan is like, oh, thank goodness, sir. Thank goodness my son is not a total waster. I thought he would do nothing. But yeah. And I believe this is how Coogan ended up in the UK.